I spend all week coming up with these things, Benny.
You ought to get a game of golf or something.
That's too much work.
Well, takes a look. Can't quite make that left-hander.
Now, Brett Bodine, the third car there on your screen, is a lap down, 37th position. All right, let's check the speeds here at the line, BP.
This is an average speed for the last lap. And we see Benson, the fastest. Oh, look at the 24 car, wow. 117.2. And there's the battle for the lead.
Bodine to the inside, Benson to the outside. Benson comes out of the corner with the advantage, still hanging on to the lead.
And that lap, Jeff Gordon was the fastest car.
117.295 for the 7th place runner at the moment.
Denny Wallace, the square D car, trying to dive to the inside of Brett Bodine.
Well, Ricky Rudd, unfortunately, has taken the Tide Ford back behind the wall once again, so his problems are continuing. 33 laps completed out of 90. Johnny Benson, the leader at the Bud at the Glen. Let's look at this magnificent facility and great scenery. The Pennzoil Copter Cam has these overhead shots for you. It's a great place to just come and spend a few days of vacation, isn't it?
Sure is. This place literally sits on top of a mountain. There's our leader, Jeff Bodine, able to get by Johnny Benson a couple of laps ago.
And he is our 5th leader of the race so far. The others have been Jarrett, Nemechek, Benson, and Elliott. And this is how Jeff got the lead from Johnny Benson.
Down to turn 1, and this is how you do it. Try to outbrake the guy. Stand on those brakes. Don't slide the tires. Don't wheel up. But get in the corner faster than the other guy, which he did.
And he's beginning to pull away just a little bit now.
Jeff Bodine's career on road courses, 32 races, 3 wins, and 14 top 10s. And look, those 3 wins have come on different racetracks. Watkins Glen, Sonoma, and Riverside. There is Kenny Wallace, who's running real strong here in 3rd spot.
He's one of those that pitted a little bit earlier during the caution. Out of sequence as far as the others are concerned, but he's certainly holding his own there.
Stopped on lap 17.
And Ted Musgrave had made a green flag pit stop, I think the lap after Jeff Bodine did. So he's in good shape, and he's hanging right up there.
That was on lap 25. There's the 24 car. We saw the speeds at the line just a couple laps ago. He was the fastest car of everyone out there.
But he's caught up to that group of cars now, then he might not be quite as fast. He was sort of out in the open by himself at that time, which allowed him to get a good lap. But now he's fighting for position as Rusty Wallace tries to take one away from Ted Musgrave. Musgrave in the 16, Wallace in the 2.
Wallace dives to the inside, and Jeff Gordon trying to follow. Which one is he going to follow?
Yeah, he don't know.
Here are the speeds once again at the line. Well, looks like Jeff Bodine, the leader, is the fastest. Actually, back there, the 4 car, Sterling Marlin, maybe. But no, just a little slower than Jeff Bodine.
Almost 116 miles per hour for the 46 car of Wally Dolleback back in the 18th spot, 19th spot.
Riding with Rusty Wallace, 4th position, looking back on Jeff Gordon. Now, since the restart, Rusty Wallace has climbed 3 positions. He was 7th on lap 30, and now 6 laps later, he's moved up to 4th.
Now he's closing in on his little brother. Kenny Wallace, there's the leader. There's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Steve Park still going by the Burger King Chevy.
Labonte and Dahlin back there running pretty close. Here comes Joe Nemechek after that spin.
He's working his way back up to the 23rd spot.
Yeah, he's gained about 3, well, more than that position since the incident. And Rusty Wallace taking a peek to the inside of Kenny Wallace.
So I don't want to take any chances with my brother here. I'll wait for another chance.
Here's a Napa field summary for you once again. There are 3 drivers in the field who have won at Watkins Glen, Sears Point, and Riverside, where the Winston Cup Series used to run. Jeff is one of them. Rusty Wallace and Ricky Rudd are the others.
Rusty goes to third, then down to the second, I'm sure, through the interlude.
Well, this group is all over the 30 car as David Green makes a pit stop in the cat car.
Changing 4 tires.
And Jeff's opened up quite a little lead here, hadn't he?
Yes, he has.
It's up to over 3 seconds. Who's done nicely since we went back to green is Ernie Irvin. On lap 30, he was running in 12th position and now is 6th. 6 spots in 8 laps, not too bad. David Green coming back on the racetrack. At Sears Point, the only other road race so far this year.
That Mr. Rusty Wallace, I thought he was going to take a look that time, could not quite make it.
Well, those 6 cars right there are very, very close.
And Kenny Wallace probably realizes that if one car gets by, that means 5 more is going to get by.
This time, instead of checking speed, let's do intervals, huh?
Okay. You said it was 3 seconds back to the third car?
Yep. Oh, it's more than that now.
Almost 3.5 seconds.
And the great run that he's having today in 3rd position. Here's Bill Weber.
Well, Bob, Kenny Wallace has a very good car. His crew just told me he hasn't complained at all. And it's not that Rusty can get by him pretty easily. Kenny wants to definitely fend him off. Now, Kenny has learned a lot of road racing by watching Rusty and by talking to Rusty. That car is strong. Kenny doesn't want to give up that position. And right now, Rusty may be his own worst enemy, telling Kenny some of his trade secrets. But he did pit on lap 17, so he's in a lot of sequence. And right now, Kenny Wallace would have to make an extra pit stop.
So Rusty wants to get around him, but he's saying, I taught that kid everything he knows. Is that right?
And he must have learned well. Uh-oh, here comes Rusty. Might make the move now. Yep, he's got it.
It's turn 11, now onto the straightaway, and now they got a long, straight part of the racetrack ahead of them. They're side by side down into turn 1, and Jeff Gordon is going to sneak a nose in there too. So Kenny loses 2 positions.
Well, that's better than it could have been. Rusty will shift up to 3rd gear through the S's as he closed in on the back bumper of Johnny Benson. Around turn 3, back to turn 4. Now somewhere here he's got to catch 4th gear. There we go. Down the backstretch, accelerating. 3rd gear, 2nd gear through the inner loop. He'll come off this in 2nd gear, probably through turn 9. He may even run down the backstretch in 3rd. We'll see. This is turn 9. He comes off on the accelerator. Yes. Looks like he's going to keep in 3rd gear all the way to turn 10. Yes, he will make no 2nd gear to turn 10. Wow. Didn't take him long to catch Benson, did it?
No, it didn't. He moved right up on him. Let's see if he can make a pass as he comes off of turn 11 and head down towards turn 1. Well, he's going to look. might have him. Yes, he does. And Gordon will go right by 2.